Let's head now to Central Otago and Cromwell, and there is not much more than I can say to introduce this story other than it was 33 degrees there today. Maya Burry tells us more.
Fourth generation Cromwell fruit grower Simon Webb says in the 40 years he has lived in the Central Otago town, he has never experienced weather this hot in November.
It's just blue skies and calm, and you can feel the burn in the sun. It's really, really hot. I took the kids down to the lake last night for a swim, and they really enjoyed it, and there are plenty of other families and staff and things down there as well. So, yep, it's a pleasant place to be at right now.
Mr Webb's family business, Webb's Fruit, is one of many orchards based in Central Otago. He says the recent heat has meant the fruit had grown faster than usual, and they will now have to start picking it from the trees earlier.
It's good and bad, because we won't get the supply of fruit as late into the season. By the time we get to March, the supply of stone fruit could run out this year, but it also means there's going to be plenty of fruit around that Christmas period.
NIWA meteorologist Ben Knoll says inland parts of Otago, Southland and Canterbury have been unseasonably warm recently. Today there was a forecast of 29 degrees in Wanaka and Alexandra, while Queenstown was expected to reach 26 degrees. Mr Knoll says the early start to the summer season has been driven by a La Niña weather event, which tends to make the South Island warm and dry.
Records are records for a reason. So when you are breaking them, you are in some pretty rare territory. So it is unusual, but not necessarily unprecedented in terms of the weather pattern that we are seeing.
Ben Knoll says in Canterbury, Christchurch and Lincoln are both on track to have the driest November on record, with so far only 1 millimetre of rain in Christchurch and 0.4 millimetres in Lincoln. Mr Knoll says it was also looking dry in Timaru, where there has been 8 millimetres of rain this month.
So not just the heat, but it is the dryness that we've seen unfolding. So that's going to play a role in the agricultural sector. The irrigation season may start early, and that, play a role in how things unfold for the remainder of summer.
A Canterbury Regional Councillor and farmer, Tom Lambie, says he started irrigating his dairy farm in Pleasant Point again in the last few days. He says if the dry weather continues, it's likely some water restrictions for farmers in Canterbury will be required over the summer.
We've had an amazing recharge in the groundwater over the autumn, winter and spring. But just the way the weather has gone at the moment, we've gone into a reasonably extended period of no rainfall, and then that's very quickly starting to impact on the need to irrigate and, I guess, on the flows in the rivers.
Ben Knoll says the theme overall going into December and January is above average temperatures across the country. He says some rainfall in the North Island is expected, but the South Island will have to continue to watch for dryness. For Checkpoint, Maya Burry.
Katrina came in when that story was on and she said, cherries.
Central cherries.
Ooh.